My God. Yeah, Game Pass is free, quote unquote, but at what cost? That game is not that big. Holy crap. That took over an hour to down. Like, I was just sitting here, seriously staring at it, like, what is going, what the fuck? Microsoft. Ugh! At least I didn't have to pay $50 for the game, so that's kind of nice. I apologize for being late. My God. That being said, I almost went and bought it and went on Twitter real quick, and Glut reminded me that it was on Game Pass. So I just have to say, Glut, thank you. Because I completely forgot. I literally was talking about the game last night with Zach. I was like, I'm so excited to play. I even said it's on Game Pass. Because he was like, do you own it yet? I was like, no, it's on Game Pass. I should be fine. Then I wake up this morning and immediately go to buy the game. Why? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. My allergies are killing me today. So if you see just like makeup start to run, feel free to let me know so I can wipe it away. But my eyes, Zach woke up at like 7 this morning and his eyes are all itchy. The pollen is an exciting venture right now. We're all just snot monsters. The flight sim is over 120 gigs. It wasn't even that big, Glut. How big is it? That's what she said. How can I see? It wasn't that big. It's already downloaded now. How do I see how big you are? Giggity, that's what she said. I remember looking at it though and thinking to myself, like, it's not that big. And then it took over an hour. Like, it's just the fucking Xbox downloader. It's always slow like that. I know, Bun, I want one. Well, like, poor, so obviously, like, I wasn't gonna buy myself a new hoodie. I have 500 hoodies. That being said, we have raised so much money for charity throughout the years that, like, I hit milestones to get a free hoodie, I guess. I don't know. I got an email about it, and it was like, you've raised over $30,000 in your lifetime for St. Jude's, you get a hoodie. So I get a hoodie for free, so that's exciting. Thank you for that resub, by the way, Trouble. I didn't finish the playthrough. My allergies have been killing me, so I didn't get to stream on Sunday. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I mean, we could literally blast through the first one and try to finish it and then roll straight into the second one, or we could just play the second one because we've all seen the first one. And I don't know. I was torn. Those trees need to keep to come themselves. It's all the tree cum is so bad. Like, my eyes are just so and I've just been blowing my nose constantly. It's so gross. I hate it. I know. I want that St. Jude's hoodie. Give it to me. I have a St. Jude's onesie. No shit. Like 5 years ago or whatever. Literally right before COVID, when we did another St. Jude's charity. We raised like 20,000 or something crazy like that. They sent me a onesie, and I have it somewhere. And I literally, like, because I'm so tall and I'm all legs, like, I broke the zipper trying to get it on. Nothing fits for the talls. They're not real. Oh my God, Gamer Girl, you know as well as I do, like, there are so many ways to support the charity that has nothing to do with financially supporting the charity. Like, literally hanging out in stream, talking about it, retweeting it, stuff like that. There's a million ways. Like, I'm the same. I don't have thousands of dollars to throw to charity, but lots of people do. So just getting the word out there, you know? Dude, right? They're trying to fuck our nose. Ensville! Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you. You're a wonderful person. I don't have a joke for this message. Congrats on the free hoodie. You earned it. I hope it's a clitoral hoodie. Oh, me too. Dude, how has no one made a clit hoodie yet? No, I know. The null months. I still don't know how to get rid of that. I think I'm going to have to wipe all my alerts again and rebuild them or something, because it just is still that way. You should pick a hoodie and specify a size. I haven't even looked. I'll have to look at them. I know, I'm gonna have to, like, have to. Well, you know, we, Smashley and Danica and I guaranteed getting in a hot tub together at some point if I raised 5,000, which we're doing, and I haven't bought a bikini in, like, 50 years. No shit, when I went to Vegas, I had to borrow one from my little sister. Because there's no fucking water in Colorado. Why would I have a bikini? So I have to buy one, and there's literally Smash has bikinis that she fucking has designed with Gek on there. So I looked at those, but I haven't looked at the hoodies yet. Copyright. I do have a P.O. box. I don't know why that's being popped, but I do. It's Zach and I have the same one, so if it doesn't pop, it's there. Oh, I got some stuff out of my P.O. box, by the way. I have to go grab it. Hold on. Before we jump in. Hold on. So I actually got 2 boxes from my P.O. box yesterday, but one of them had candy in it, so it's in my fridge. Someone sent me literally salmiakki, like salted licorice chocolate from Finland, which is one of my favorite things in the entire world. I know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, licorice, gross." Good, it's all for me. I don't care. I don't want to share. Good. I'm glad you don't like black licorice. I love it. It's in my fridge though, so at one point that'll come out. Like, I'm hoping whoever sent it to me, it didn't have a note or anything, will come in and be like, "Hey, I sent that to you." And then kills. So if you guys remember, ages ago, I showed you guys this thing. So I was fucking around with designing this thing. It's called a chatelaine. It's like it's like a Victorian thing. It's nothing that anyone would even conceptualize these days. But essentially, it's like this one's fucked up. This is a mock-up, but it's like a thing that clips on your waistband, and then you have all your like your scissors and your needles and whatever your little tools hanging from it, and then they're just on your belt on a chain, and you don't have to. I lose shit all the time. And I was trying to conceptualize how the fuck to get them to hook. I got this, literally this clip came out of like packaging for something, and I was like, oh, they work so perfect. Kills went and designed some of these clips for me and 3D printed them. And they're perfect. I cannot express. He made them so perfect and chunky and strong. Like, they're strong, but these will slide. I'm just so excited. He made me a ton of those, but because it's kills, he threw in treats, and I have to show you some of this shit because it's so fucking cool. Good morning, Nicktastic. How are you? Me too, Kona. I don't same. I love black licorice. I always have my whole life, and I've been bullied for it forever. And for a while, I was like, okay, I'll just pretend I don't like black licorice because I don't want to get bullied. And then I was like, you know what? It means I don't have to share. Having a weird taste in food means you never have to share. It's the best. Okay, hold on. He made me so many of these clips. I'm so fucking excited. Kills is the best. 3D printers are everything. Good morning, Slurm. How are you? Salmiakki is the best. It's all about the salt sweet. It's like that salty sweet, and something about, like, you know, I used to go to like old timey candy shops and shit to get black licorice, like little black licorice wheels and stuff like that. And it reminds me of that. It's got like real black licorice flavor, like with some salt. I don't know. It brings it out. Ooh, Nick. Nice. Dude, bun, right? It means I don't have to share. It's the best thing ever. It's like living with someone who doesn't smoke pot. All the pot is mine. It's the best. I love it. But Kill sent me he look at these. He sent me fidget toys. And I don't know, this one really gets me. The like visualization of it. I don't know. You can like, ooh. 3D printing baffles me. My mind is boggled by this shit. Like, how the fuck something just did this? It is. 3D printed stuff is so cool. The last Kills made me a skull ages ago. Where is my skull? I don't know where my skull is, but he made me a skull ages ago. But yeah, he made me that. This one, I don't know why this gets me. It's just wheels that turn on the inside. But I'm such, like, this shit, dude. Give it to me any day. This, like, fidgety, I can sit here and do this for ages. Fidget toys? Oh, yes. Like, the fact that a 3D printer did this is amazing. I love this shit so much. Yeah, it's like a gear fidget spinner that you can roll. And then this one's pretty cute. This reminds me of the spider Vis got me ages ago. It's a little octopus. I don't know. It's so, my lighting's so bright in here, but he's got a little trumpet nose. But I dig this. I don't know. There's something so satisfying. It's a fidget octopi. Yeah. He's so cute. He's got a little face on him, but it doesn't show. But I love those little legs. He's like, this is my spider. Vis got me this. And I believe this is 3D printed as well. But I love that. The wiggly It's so satisfying to play with. I don't know what it is. It just keeps, it's the best. It keeps my hands busy. And then there's something else in here I didn't see, so we're all seeing something for the first time. Oh my god, I could make a blue ringed octopus. I wonder if it glows. Like my skull, I think it's up here. Hold on. Yes, okay. So this is my skull that Kills 3D printed for me ages ago. And it glows in the dark. I think I've shown you guys this. If you put a black light on it, it glows like a rainbow. Like it actually has a full rainbow like gradient down the skull. So I didn't paint it or anything. I gave him glitter eyes, and I don't know if you can tell, but I gave him he has a Swarovski crystal tooth because I can't sit still, and that's what I have to do. But they're rainbow, and so I'll have to ask him if it glows, because that'd be sick. Welcome, Raiders! My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to see you. Hello. I don't have any Pasto Void Puppers, but they're probably in bed with Zach, to be honest. They like to sit with him in bed while I'm working. Okay, I gotta pull out this last thing. Hi, Ghetto. Thank you for the raid. I was just showing everyone some shit that Kills sent me. He sent me a bunch of, like, fidget toys and stuff that he printed, and some stuff I desperately needed. That, like, I just hit him up for, because I was like, man, I wonder if he could design this, because he's fucking good at this shit. People were lying and said we hit 6,500. I don't know if they lied or if they were just misinformed. 6,000 was your tattoo, though. I hope you know that. You're getting it. I had it written down at 6,000 in my notebook. I'm just saying. I mean, if you want to bitch, 65 was the tattoo. I had it written down 6,000. It was tattoo and chest painting at 6,000. But if you want to make it 6,500, that's, oh my god. Kills. What did you print? I'm shaking. It seems so delicate. What the fuck? It's a drider. Yeah, I want to get the foam out of the legs, but I'm scared. Dude, look at the detail in that. Holy shit. I want to paint this. My dudes, she even has that. Oh my god, that is so fucking sick. Oh, here we go. I can get the foam out. I don't want to. I don't know how delicate this stuff is, but oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? That. It feels like a spider. That is so cool. What the fuck? I kind of want to turn on autofocus and give you guys the full look of this. Hold on. It's so, I mean, I'm perpetually amazed by 3D printing. It's probably not that cool to people who 3D print all the time or have a 3D printer. I do not. Look at that. She's got a spike tit. Do you see the spike boob? That is so cool. And the butt. Fucking gnarly, dude. That is so cool. I'm going to paint. I have to paint this. Literally, it's the Madonna with her tit out. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Kona, look. I don't know if... Can you see the hand? There's a hand outstretched right next to the spike tit. I could put a baby in that arm, and this could literally be a Jesus pose. Like those Renaissance pictures. Where they're just like... yanking one tit out for the weird baby face. That is amazing. I have to thank him. That is fucking cool. Thank you, Kills. Those are... I didn't even know that was in there. Shit. It was buried. I gotta put it somewhere. Oh, God. You have to go somewhere so special that you won't get broken. Jesus Christ. That is fucking sick. The weird... Was that the one with Daniel Radcliffe? Yeah, you pop that titty out on a Sunday afternoon. Fuck it. Feed your baby. I need to put this somewhere very Ugh. Out of my reach. Out of my fucking reach. I wonder what the real spiders would think about the plastic spiders. You know, they don't. Spiders have, like, well, the only spider that really has good eyesight is jumping spiders. All other spiders, their eyes are essentially, like, good enough to tell if it's light or dark or if a shadow is passing over them. So it'd probably just be a stick to them. Because they're all by, like, feel and, you know. I don't know how to explain that. They have a terrible eyesight, let's put it that way. They completely communicate via vibrations and, like, no shit, when tarantulas, like, how do I say this? Their mating ritual or whatever, you can, like, if you have a male and a female, you can put their cages next to each other and the male will do this. But when the male wants to signify that he is of mature age to mate with the female, he'll get up in her web area where she can feel him and do this. With his front pat, and just keep doing that until she responds and approaches him. They're like beat poetry drummers. It's fucking weird. It's hilarious. Yeah, I have a few males and females that I've accidentally put next to each other, and they've definitely done that. Like, I've heard in the middle of the night, and I'm like, absolutely not. That's not okay. You can't do that. I don't. Hey, girl, hey! You like some fuck? No, it's legit. That's pretty much how most, I mean, depending on the web style, they all, like, for instance, if it's a orb weaver, the boy spider will usually crawl up on the web, he'll grab the web and do this with it, like, and shake it madly to, like, say, I'm not a bug, I'm here for fuck. It's wild. Half the time they get eaten anyways. Wait, what? Building a PC, I completely forgot there was a back panel on the case and just face. Knives, that's fucking beautiful. CK, and they wonder why they eat all the males. I mean, I would. Fucking exhausting. I'd be hungry. Literally, would you like some making fuck berserker? Oh, side note, that was one other negative about my sister's new boyfriend. He doesn't like Kevin Smith. I guess it's not a negative, to each their own. But I've never met anyone who just straight up is like, I don't like Kevin Smith. Like anything by him. Ever? Yeah, dude, said the same. He didn't, I mean, the guy's the nicest guy. He didn't give me any gut feelings that were bad, but he does very much enjoy a scary bar in Portland called Freakies or something that's clown themed. And he doesn't like Kevin Smith. Like anything by Kevin Smith. I don't know. I understand. He's my age though, so now I don't understand. Nope, he's not my sister's age. He's my age. I don't get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to like all of it. Oh shit, I didn't even ask Lut. See, I don't like him, so there, you know, like I don't know any of it, like wait, no, that's Seth Rogen, right? Or I fuck him up. Who's the podcaster? He does not like Louis C.K. and seems very much in tune with our opinions on sexual harassment and shit like that. That was good. Yeah, fucking Joe, that's the one I fucked up. He does not like Joe Rogan, and that was good. He didn't like anybody questionable, which was good. Like, and it's not like I'm sitting here quizzing the guy, like, do you like blah, 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 blah. But I'm sure we all do this when you're in, like, a social situation. You're trying to get the feel of the room or, like, the flavor of the room. Throw a joke out there against somebody and see if they laugh. Like, oh yeah, that water's gonna make all the frogs gay. And if they look at you confused, explain the situation, and if they laugh, you've got something good. If not, I don't know what to do there. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Rod. Yep. You just start, like, you just throw some shit jokes out there, and you just wait. Like, what are you gonna do right now? Are you gonna stand up for this person? Like, what are you gonna do? People can have different views. I don't need someone to have identical views as me, but I think we all stand pretty firmly on some things that are like no bigotry, no none of that bullshit. But he was raised in Portland, so he's a big old fucking green hippie like my family. What up, sugar? How are you, love? Okay, game. um, it's Senua's Saga time. I'm very fucking excited. I'm like shaking. I've been shaking all morning while I was downloading. I was gonna say, just trigger warnings based on the first game. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of psychological fuckery in the game. Hence, I also have a zit in my ear, so I can't wear my fucking IEMs right now. But big cans, lots of sound, lots of story that's like, what's the word? Like atmospheric or whatever. Like you're gonna get a lot of the story via how do you say that? Not direct dialogue. Um I absolutely, guys, this is the time. If you don't want spoilers, I'm so sorry. I can't wait to play the game and I severely want to play it on stream. I completely empathize and sympathize though. Please get the fuck out. I get it. I'm sad. I'd like you to hang out, but I understand. Kevin Smith looks great for 53. Holy shit. Yeah, but Hades has been out, Rod. Get the fuck on that. I completely understand. So the entire game is soundtracked. That's not a word. The OST, I mean, I don't know if it's the entire game, but a lot of the OST is High Lung, which is an actual band. That being said, if anybody's nervous about streamer mode or whatever, we don't need it. I have been informed that the music is owned. It's fine. I don't know how to word that, but like, even though there's like real band music in the game, we can absolutely listen to it. We're fine. Like, that was the big, I remember, because this game was announced like right when the DMCA thing happened, and we were all like, you just announced that you're coming out with a game that's completely soundtracked by High Lung, and now we can't listen to music on stream. Like, how the fuck are we gonna play this game? And I guess it's good now. And I mean, no shit. This is one of those games that I mean, kind of games like this, I love to watch people play because it's basically it's like a novel. You're just it's an interactive novel, right? I dig it. When my sister was here, actually, I was just talking about the game, obviously, because I'm obsessed and I'm really excited for the new one to come out. And I put on the first game, like a play with or whatever, one of those YouTubes where it's like someone playing the game but no talking, no nothing. It is just the fucking game. And my sister sat here with these headphones on, just like for like 30 minutes. She just zoned the fuck out. And I come over and tap on her shoulder and she was like, "Oh my God, it's like a movie." I'm like, "I know. These games are so good. They're just like a fucking movie, man. Ugh, they're just so good. I have no idea how this one's going to be, but I'm really excited." Yes, exactly. Mr. Carnage, exactly. The OST was very specifically made for the game. So it's not like an album owned by a label that is just incorporated. Like an example, oh God, was it Far Cry? I think it was one of the Far Cry games Eliza and I were trying to play, and we had to put it in streamer mode, and it basically made it hunting simulator. It was nothing. It was just nature sounds 24/7 because they put fucking Run the Jewels in every single stereo at every bad guy camp. So every time you came upon a fucking camp, it was Run the Jewels on the stereos. Was that the expansion? Yeah. So we had to put it in streamer mode because you couldn't listen to it because it was not made for the game, and then it was just silent. It was so boring. I hate it. Like, if you need a streamer mode, question your options. Stop fucking streamers, man. I just want to play games with my friends that aren't muted. Fuck. But yes, the music has been made for it, and just I fucking love High Lung. If at any moment you find yourself wanting to insult them, think about it first. Hmm? Yeah? Not that I think any of you fucking would, but I love them. What episode did we watch last night? 4 or 5? I think it was 5 last night. Because what's today? Today's the 21st? Yeah, because we have Yeah, we're on episode 6 tonight. Yep. We're talking about Fallout, by the way. We've been doing Fallout watch parties in the Discord every night at 5 p.m. Mountain Time if you would like to join us. Because when we're done, we're going to have an all spoilers talk. Like, that day will be all spoilers. If you haven't watched the show yet, I don't want to know. It is in the Discord events list if you want to check it out. And I think the event actually adjusts the time zone for you. So, like, you know, it's 5 p.m. for me, but whatever your time zone is, I think it will adjust it for you, which is really nice. And I try to remember to go activate it, you know, when we're in there. Pendragon, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving any swings for 29 fucking months. That's a long goddamn time, and I appreciate you. It should. Okay, yes. I know it's not relevant, but if I don't blurt it here, I'm only be able to focus on it. I finally got my autoimmune diagnosis. Wait, 8.5 years? Oh, can we cheers to that? Bun, you know me by now. We need good news. If y'all ever have good news, you just feel the need to scream at the top of your lungs, this is the place to do it. The world's on fire and we need to feel good for our friends. Cheers. Good news is needed. Last night's episode was fucked up, Viata. Like, super fucked. I'm not going to say spoilers. I need to pack a bowl real quick. I'm not going to spoil it for people who haven't watched the show, but it was a big reveal episode, I feel like. Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam. Wait, isn't that Nintendo? Hello, Kyria, how are you, love? Oh, that's Square Enix. I was gonna say, Nintendo is fucking going to Steam? What? That's exciting. Honestly, I only ever played, like, I don't even know, a very small portion of the first Kingdom Hearts ever. I played it until I got to the level that was Nightmare Before Christmas themed, and then I got bored and stopped playing. That's all I wanted was Nightmare Before Christmas, and I was like, why can't the whole game just be Nightmare Before Christmas? I don't give a fuck about Goofy. Let's go! Which was a bummer. Okay, I gotta route the sound. I'm so excited. I feel like every time I do this, I always take forever to start up the game because I'm what's the word? Procrastinating because I'm like excited, nervous to play it, and I just okay. I'm gonna start up the game and make sure the audio is routed. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those games that, like, you start the game for the first time and it's gonna be cutscene galore. And chances are you won't even be able to hear it because the audio is not routed correctly. It never is. So, one sec. Let's see if we can do it. I have my audio shut up just in case. Sometimes it does it. I know. Well, Revoltcon, how long have we been waiting for this game? I've been waiting. Don't get my personal information out, motherfucker. I'll kill you. Microsoft, go away. You don't ruin Hellblade. Dude, Bun, fuck yes. That is, I mean, seriously, from the stories I hear from my friends, oh, there's no sound, on how difficult it is to get a diagnosis sometimes, it's disgusting. I think it's shameful, and I'm glad you got one. Yep, no fucking sound. There we go. Now we should have sound. Please have sound. There's no sound for me either yet, so don't worry. I'll ask when there's sound. Content warning. This game contains representations of psychosis, including visions and voice hearing, which some may find disturbing. This includes those who have had similar experiences themselves. People with experience of psychosis and professionals in psychiatry have assisted in these depictions. This game includes realistic depictions of graphic violence, trauma, death, terror, burning, drowning, confined spaces, and themes of child loss. Oh. If you would like to find out more about psychosis and mental health, visit hellbladehelp.info. That's an amazing content warning for them to put in front of the fucking game. I just have to say, I'm really proud of them. What up, BDO love? How are you? Mishy! Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving a fucking anus swings. I appreciate you, love. That's a long goddamn time. That's 2 fucking years! The game is dark. No shit. What BDO said, like, the first game's audio design or whatever is one of the most spectacular that has ever existed, and I assume this one's just going to be nothing but more of that. 2 fucking years. Life goes by too fast, and I hate it. This studio goes hard on the hurt, but I really appreciate how they handle it. They truly do. We were talking about it when we were playing the first one the other day. Like I have a theory about what they're doing with the psychosis, because a lot of the time you'll just have this over inundation of a million voices in your head, and then all of a sudden it's gone. And I think they're playing on that dichotomy of like, yeah, the psychosis is nauseating and claustrophobic and makes you feel ill, but the silence is almost worse. And I can't. It's rough. So for rough, oh here, I'll give you a rough playdown. I don't know if this is like a sequel, like a immediate sequel after the first game or not. I'm assuming we'll find that out in the first few seconds. But for those who haven't played the first game or whatever, we played a little bit of it the other day, and I just said, fuck it, we're playing the second one because I fucking can't wait. Essentially, you play this girl named Senua, who suffers from a slew of neurodivergencies. Essentially, like what I assume is a whole lot of anxiety, depression, lots of auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations, possible schizophrenia, possible DID, something going on there. And the entire game, you've got these voices going on, and essentially, you are traveling through the circles of Nordic hell, for lack of a better term. It's like all the Heims, Nipplheim and whatnot, to put your lover's head back on his body because he was like killed or something. And in the Pictish like religious scope, you don't rest if your head's been removed from your body. So she's trying to get her lover's head back on his body. It's her lover. Yeah. It's like, well, lover, I don't know if they ever fucked, but they were like in love-ish. Yeah. Yeah, from like what we get from the story of her talking to herself, all the different voices, what it seems like is that she was troubled from a young age, and her tribe, her father, everybody treated her like she was a curse. She was a walking curse. She was a horrible, cursed child. So she just stayed very in her house, didn't interact with people. And then one day she comes upon a boy playing with a sword near a tree or whatever, and she watches him and learns how to use a sword and impresses him with it, and da-da-da, they fall in love. And he's like the one person in her life that doesn't see her as a curse and see her as broken. Like the one human in her existence who doesn't look at her and say, you're a fucking broken curse, get away from me. And then he's murdered. So she's psychologically fucked and trying to go through, yeah. That's essentially the story of the first one. And you just get so much really cool, like, lore, Nordic kind of lore of all the Heims and all the gods and Hela and shit like that. And it's really sad. I mean, the story is so, she has hallucinations of a man that was wonderful to her, but then auditory hallucinations of her abusive father. And you get, it's one of those games that you just, it's like playing a movie. You really pay attention every second and listen. If you guys have some nice cans on, or if you've got some nice headphones, I highly suggest putting them on. The sound of the first game was off the fucking hook, and it was made in an indie studio, and then was bought by Microsoft. So they've got the money and the resources now. I'm assuming it's going to be even better, but I don't know. But that was essentially the gist of the first one. Ends with you encountering Hela, you are Hela, psychosis, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck, dude? No shit, the spike titty and the arm outreaching, I'm gonna make a baby Jesus and put it in that arm, like one of those Renaissance paintings where the titty's just pulled out for baby Jesus. Is that not one of the coolest? It's so fucking detailed. I'm gonna paint this bitch. It's so good. I'm like literally just trying to be really delicate with it. It's got a lot of, like, getting the foam off it was nerve-wracking, but it is so fucking cool. But tell me that spike titty in that arm is not the Renaissance, like, here, Jesus, here's my tit. I'm telling you. It's fucking 3D printers baffle me. The fidget toys are everything, by the way. Zach already stole one. The little rolly one. But this shit. Do you play with these, Kills? Have you made one of these for yourself? This is so weirdly, fascinatingly, like, satisfying to touch. What is this? Yeah, right? Okay, I was gonna say, if you hadn't printed one for yourself, you need to. Like, I don't know what it is. This guy. Like, why is this so... The clicking in it is so sad. I don't know. It's so satisfying. It's really weird to say out loud. But there's another one that's like a ball that it's like many different balls that intertwine. Zach already took it because he also is fidgety. And then this guy is probably one of my favorites. I just love those legs. No, they're amazing, and I very much appreciate you, dude. I've seen that kind of armor, in movies and stuff like that. That like giant rings kind of tied together, and I was just curious, dude. Strum, no shit. For months now, Twitch has informed me that my own chat is inappropriate for me. No, I mean like all like the whole shirt thing made of rings. No, I mean like the whole thing. It's made of like rings that are just tied together with pieces of leather. That's what I was thinking. It's like it's got to be like just a ancient form of ring mail, right? Like a really old form of ring mail. I just don't know if it was that long ago, like if we even had, I don't know. It's cool. I'm sure I mean, they obviously did their research. I'm just always curious. Good time for a break. I have carrot sticks. Get your fucking carrot sticks. I have to pee so fucking bad, so we're gonna take a break. We take a break every couple of hours, and I encourage you to stand up, stretch your legs, get some water, load a bowl, do what you need to do. The only perk is we look great naked, but other than that, ow. My uterus just hit me real hard, and I took some drugs, and I have my heating pad on, and I'm good now. Let's fucking kill shit. Sorry about that. Ow! It makes my legs numb. Oh, okay. I assumed it feels so fragile, Kills. It's UV cured resin, so thin bits will be fragile. There may be supports that I didn't get pulled off perfectly. No, honestly, what I was thinking is paint. I would paint it and then do like a resin dip, like a clear resin dip on it, and then hang dry it, because that'll give it like that hard coating on it or whatever. Because I can feel it. Like it is. She's a delicate bitch. I love her so much. But yeah, I was thinking about that, just a resin dip after I paint her or something. Just to give her extra. I'm still going to treat it like it's the most fragile thing in the world because it literally looks like the most fragile thing in the world. But just to give it an extra oomph. Fuck my ouch. Ugh. My body is rebelling. Dude, I mean, Lena, I feel bad complaining about cramps sometimes because I do not have any of that PCOS or anything like that. And people who have to suffer with that, like, I can't even fathom what pain you go through. My God. No, dude, Kills. I assumed, but no worries. I will treat it. Honestly, like, I'm very scared of it. I'm going to paint it as soon as possible, honestly, and get it coated because I just want it to be good. Anyways, one moment. So, like, if you had, so like your general shape, right, of your centaur is like, but then you've got like, right, right. Hold on. I don't. You know what? We have questions. We went to a dark place. So like, if this is your general shape, then like, and we're gonna say this is where the peen is. I'm not gonna draw a peen because I'll get in trouble. It would be like, uh, but then like, in peen, and there's like, centaur here. You know what I'm saying? But like, then you've got like this. Like what's this? What do you is it like a okay, wait. Is it like a hold on. Uh they're having a great time. Um maybe they like, like do like a shoulder hold and then like a very kind of right. Well, see, and that's bun. So that's where this one's assuming that our genitals are in horse spots. So like if we go the direction of like our general centaur form, our our penis place is here, and like this is just a benign zone. Or maybe like on dogs and shit they have like the like the sheath. Maybe that's the oh my god. So then we've got like one centaur and then like another one, I guess. Do they just like hug? Because it Me too, Viata. This form does not make sense to me. It's more, instead of like a centaur, it's more just like they have a growth off their back. It's a human body with a growth off its back. Dude, right? Lady centaurs would just be open for the world like a fish. Oh my god, birthing a human foal. Well, if you think about it, they could just like catch it, I guess. Theoretically, they could just like arch over and be like, baby, and just catch it out. Versus back, if it's like back here, they got to do a weird like, baby, kind of, oh no. And the baby's like, here, help me, mommy. Like, how do you get it? It's so far away. There'd have to be a centaur doula here, because otherwise you're going to be doing fucking acrobatics. John Varley had a very different take on the question in his Titan series. Aliens were involved, NSF did. Oh, I don't need aliens to get here. Honestly, this is not the first time I've considered this situation, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there like me that watched Xena. If you did, she has a love child with a centaur, and you're just never quite ever explained what the fuck went down there. Because her baby is a centaur. Anyone else remember this? Lesbians, help me. My fellow gays, I know you're out there. It was a thing. I mean, they just never acknowledge it. She like, it's from her barbarian days, and now that she's nice Xena, she comes upon this village and she like sees her ex-lover and he's like, clop, clop, clop. Hey. And then he's like, by the way, here's your son. Like she didn't know it existed or something. It's so bizarre. I've never understood that episode. But since a very young age, I've constantly thought, like, what happened there? And is Xena okay downstairs? And how? So then, if we're getting into centaur, like, centaur people love. So you've got an even bigger problem. Like, how did any of that happen? Did they lay down on their sides and do like the sloppy maggot fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because you've got your all this going on. There's just like so much here, and then there's just like this. Like, did she go down here and just like help it? Or do they lay on their sides and have a sweaty maggot fuck? I don't know. It involved defense. I hate this. I have been to Tijuana. I do know what a donkey show is. I haven't seen one, but I did see a ping pong show in Thailand. And that was enough for one lifetime. Sales. I'm glad we got to do this because I have thought about that many times. Like, how did it happen? How did it happen? The ping pong show was worse for me. It was really viscerally uncomfortable because people with vaginas were cracking not twist off beer bottle caps off inside on something. I, for fuck, cannot clench every part of my body, even thinking about what ridge they found inside of their vagina to crack a bottle. I saw someone smoke a cigarette with their butthole and pussy, crack an egg and make an omelet. I mean, it's extraordinary. I just don't know what's happening up there. I have explored myself extensively. I have no ridges worthy of a bottle opener. I just don't. There's a lot going. I just think it's calluses. I don't know what's happening. If you see signs for a ping pong show, I just want to let you know it doesn't involve ping pong. It does involve a ping pong ball. But it's more like a magic show. Same. Evelyn, that was probably, I think, like my first, probably my second adult-esque fantasy series I ever found. Second to like Anne Rice books and stuff like that. I found Anne Rice first, and then I found Piers Anthony. I've read all of them. I've heard that the author himself was quite questionable and problematic, and that sucks. But those books were fucking wild. I didn't know I was in for it. And first book, they talk about how he grows a nymph in his garden to fuck when he's going through puberty, and you're just like, what? The concept. Wild. I was so not prepared when I started reading them, and I was like, holy shit, these though. They're amazing. I love them. They're still some of my favorite books, but I've heard the author's a douche. Where she juggles the ping pong balls. I've seen that one. Juggles it in her pussy. I've never seen that one. I just saw her, like it was a bunch of people putting a ping pong ball in their pussy, and then they would see how far they could, like, them out. That sound was involved. I don't know how that happened either. I think it's something about voluntary queefs. Like some sort of pelvic floor control I just don't understand. Cheers to that. Anyways, what a fun little ADD topic to thanks, sales. Never meet your heroes. Everyone's fucking human, right? Evelyn, I feel that way about so many different people, and it sucks. I'm glad, like, there's part of me that's like, I'm really glad I got to enjoy their content before realizing they were, like, racist, bigoted Nazis or something. But also, why couldn't you just be a good person? Do you have to be a fucking dickball? Cheers. Lena, you might have that kind of, it's like people that can voluntarily burp. I can't do that either. My mom can, and she's tried to teach us. I can't. I do not understand. I cannot do like a voluntary burp. I have to take a drink of something. But my mom can just sit here and like pull a burp and be. It's crazy, like a true burp. I don't know how she does it. But Anne Rice actually passed away. But yeah, it was. So what I heard and read was that she went through her weird religious phase where she claimed Lestat was the devil inside of her and she needed to now walk with God. So she started writing books about God. And then she went back on that and started writing books about werewolves again and werewolves and vampires. I have a couple of her books she wrote before she passed. They are not good. Not that her old shit was good. I mean, again, speaking of looking at media, looking back on it as an adult, like she writes an entire story about an adult man fucking his like 13-year-old fucking apprentice and then making him a vampire so that he stays young and perfect forever. And reading it as a teenager, I'm like, what a cute love story. Reading it as an adult, I'm like, oh, holy shit, Anne! What the fuck? Disgusting. Anyways, back to other psychological issues. I'm all tied up, stuck on some weird shit. Vampires shouldn't sparkle, and I mean, can we just be 100% real right now? I don't care if you're a vampire or a werewolf, or if glitter poots out of your butt when you fart. If you're 97 and you've decided to perpetually go to high school and date high schoolers because you look young, you're a pedophile. I also have been told I look very young for my age, and I am in no way, shape, or attracted to people of the age that people think I am. And I'm not going to act that age just because I look young. I'm not going to fucking perpetually go to high school or whatever. Like, what the fuck? It's pedophile. And if you're writing about that shit, like, no, it's okay. He may be 197, but he looks 17. No, that's statutory rape. And there's a lot of that in the vampire, werewolf, like fucking Twilight. No shit. The werewolf dude straight up is like, I'm gonna marry your baby when you have it. And she's like, what? He's like, yeah, that's my soulmate. When she's still pregnant. Riddle me that, Sadie. Hello, my children. All right, we can do that. It's gorgeous here. I could literally just sit us here. Look at that. It's so pretty. Hello, my children. Is this you? Did you sense I was gonna cheers, so you had to come say hi instead? Hi, Bubba. Oh, big stretch. You were sleeping, huh? Hello, my son. How are you? You sleepy, Bubba. Bye, boy. Such a good boy. That's a big yawn, bud. You know what? Hold on. Look at that, Bubba. You're hiding your sweet face. He's such a good fucking boy. Time is ridiculous. It's okay. It's overrated, to be honest. Are you just the sweetest? They treated a cat in my yard the other night. That was fun. Big yawn. Oh, your breath, though. Do we need to brush thems? Do we need to brush thems, pretty teeths? You're so beautiful, though. Got beautiful teeths, Bubba. The Void himself. He always has to come make an appearance. Which is funny. Zach tells me he won't do this in his office. He will not get up on Zach's lap. He insists with me. Like, he knows the position. He has his little legs crossed. He is set. There. Set. Good boy. Are you stuck? You just know what's up, huh, bud? Yeah. He's just a good boy. You're 4 now. Middle age, if you will. Do you feel it in your bones? Oh, that's a good itch, bud, huh? He's just so fucking sweet. A scab? Right there? That thing? That? I have no clue what that is. What's that? What is on my finger? It's not resin. Huh. I fucking have no idea. Oh, it might be the mark. Yeah, it was my hand. I was using my hand on the dry erase board. That's what it was. Thank you. Yeah, I was using my hand as a dry erase. I was like, wow, doesn't smell like resin. What the fuck is it? Yeah, it looks like ink. Yeah, it was when we were learning about centaur sex. Cause this is how you do it. This is how you do it. You're just chill as fuck, bud. You just hang out. You want a spot for your head? Yeah, that's the best. He's just so cute. You're so cute. Did you want to go potty? I think it's time for a break. We could take one. Bubba, trick. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Want to go potty? Okay. He really is just a sweet fucking dog. Rod, I told you that we're gonna have Zach's brother's poodle for like a couple weeks in August, I think. Yes, we have to plan many poodle dates. I just need pictures of them up in the, like, we could take them to where we took them last time, that big open space, because then they can just run. Maybe not the muddies, because that was disgusting. Find a drier area, but dude, let all of them run. Oh my god, the poodle energy will be off the fucking charts. She still does that, Bun. She still is the dominant party. Like she's not mean about it. She's not like aggressive or anything, but she will absolutely, like, if he's laying on a part of the couch she wants, she will walk onto the couch, get between the back of the couch and him, and slowly start to try to lay down and just push him off. I mean, really. Mel, if we found somewhere with reception, the place that we've taken the dogs before, I doubt has any cell phone reception. It's literally one of the peaks. It's like a summit, but there's a ton of places around here. I mean, it would be, I would want to go somewhere where there's not other dogs and other people, because I don't want to put people on film. But dude, if we found somewhere where there was like good reception, that'd be sick. That'd be so much fun. They're all, I mean, all the dogs are amazing. Lilith's a little neurotic, but the rest of them are great. That would be, I'd be down. I'd watch the fuck out of that. But yes, we will absolutely plan something like that, because we'll have 4 poodles, 2 boys, 2 girls. No shit. Maybe it's a girl dog thing, because Millie was neurotic as fuck as well. Oh, Miss Ma'am, did you sense it? Look at those people eyes. You look like you have a people face, and it freaks me out, Bill. Are you my girl? Yeah. You're such a sweet girl. You wanna go outside? You wanna go potty? She looks so much like Zelda when she looks up at me like that. It's like just in the camera. Like, this is what Zelda, if you don't know my friend Rod streams, Rod Johnston, just FYI. And he has their younger sibling, few generations down, but we got them from the same people. And Zelda is like the opposite color spectrum. So like she has the taupey gray and then the lighter color where Lil's is darker, but they're like identical other than that. It's very fucking freaky. They both have the severe people eyes. Mrs. Ma'am, come say hi. Yeah. John, what's a lemon? Rod Johnston. Did you just burp right in the mic? That's my girl. Just a gassy bitch. But she's a sweet, gassy bitch, huh? You always hide behind the mic. They really are. Look at that. I forget how big they are, though. Look at her head in comparison to my arm. Crazy. You're a big bitch. You're a beautiful big bitch, though. You're sweet as hell. You're just a neurotic fool. I think it's a girl dog thing. Maybe it's a girl thing. Maybe we're all neurotic. Are we all a little neurotic, my Bill? Just a bit? Okay, let's go outside. Okay, we'll take a break. Dog hair, it's everywhere. Then we'll jump back in the game. That heavy breathing. This game is so fucking pretty. Yeah, it'll probably take me longer than the average person because I just stop and stare at things for a long time. But you know what? I think the graphic artists appreciate my appreciation of their work. So that's... Oh, it is. It's just stunning. This game is so pretty. I'm so happy we're playing. Tomorrow we'll continue more. But I have to go walk my horn dogs so they don't lose their minds while we're doing our watch party thing, because otherwise they get a little, they got that energy. They got that feeling. Woo. Woo. Let me see. Who is nobody live from my schwanal? I mean, my stream team? Dude, of course. I mean, if you've never played this series, please, for the love of God's sake, play the first one first. Oh my fucking god, it is so good. Like, this one, the studio was bought by Microsoft, but the first one was still made by an indie studio, and it's just as okay, you played the first one. I was gonna say, it is just phenomenal. It's easily one of the best games. It's so, I don't know, they cracked a new nut with this one. Sorry to say nut too many times, but they really did. Crack something new with this. I don't know. They did something. Oh, dude, guess who just went live and is also playing Senua's Saga? Bitch! It's Domestic Dan, and he's on my team, so perfect. I'm gonna raid that motherfucker. I love you guys. I don't mean to, like, run, but I do have to run. Please, come hang out with us. We're watching episode 6 of, Fallout in the Discord tonight, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, which is in about 2 hours-ish. If you want to come hang out, no pressure. That's it. That's it. Thank you for helping out with my wonderful charity. The charity. Ours, it's not really ours, it's a whole entire team of a lot of communities. Which have raised, like, just literally over $100,000. It's just fucking insane. I don't know. It makes me, like, sweat a little bit. I feel like I always put my arms up when I talk about it because I literally... Domestic Dan? Thank you. Clean your bowls, wash your fucking hands, drink some goddamn water. I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning if I don't see you tonight, and we'll play more game. I don't have to download, so we should be a lot more on time.